We have a project here called the Great Migration Study Project, which basically documents all of the immigrants from England over into New England between 1620 and 1635.
Okay.
Okay, and so if we come here,
okay,
and we basically just type in...
You're gonna type in the name Samuel?
We're gonna type in Robert Elwell, because actually that's Samuel's father.
Robert.
Robert.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
I cannot believe this.
Okay, so we have lots of results on Robert.
Is that because there are lots of Robert Elwells?
No, it's because Robert Elwell was the first Elwell in America.
Oh my God.
So there's all kinds of ancestors there.
Oh my God.
We're on Pleasant Valley Road right now, the early road coming from the Oregon-California Trail. John would have come down here.
Wow.
You look up in the hill and see these little piles of gravel, piles of quartz?
Yeah.
That's what they mined.
Oh, wow.
This whole area.
Yeah, right there.
When John Hodge reached gold country in the autumn of 1850, more than 100,000 prospectors from all over the world were already mining the hills and old creek beds. Setting up camp in a tent town, John became a miner.
This is where they've mined all through here.
All those
and
rocks?
down to this bedrock.
Wow,
and you
look
can see
at that.
the tailings right up close.
I just cannot believe that this is part of that, you know, that it's still here, that no one's moved it.
Yeah. And here's what John was looking for. This is what everybody came to California for.
This is amazing. It's heavy.
You know.
Substantial feeling. I understand.
And
it seems like a lark, and then you hold it.
The first time he uncovered a crevice that had this gold in it.
Oh my God, he must have.
You know, this is what I came to California for, you know. I do have some information here that might help answer your question about what happened to John.
Okay.
And
sure.
Read that.
Thank you. I give you your gold. I'm trustworthy, but thank you. Sort of terrified of reading it. December 29th, 1850, in the mines of El Dorado County, California. It's John Gish writing. I wrote a letter to your father about the death of Joseph Hill and John Hodge. They hath lay sick nearly 6 weeks, and I attended on them. The last 6 days, John knew nothing. In the last 3 days, Joseph knew nothing. I had such a job before I was up day and night with them until I was utterly done out and was taken sick the next day after they were buried. What's the date? His son would have been 2 months old. I'm sad that his son didn't know his father, and his father didn't know his son, and such a long journey. I guess like thousands of others that didn't prove to be worth the risk, so. I'm kind of heartbroken. It's so sad.
Gish didn't say what disease killed John. It's tragic to think his letter would take months to reach Ohio, so Amy probably wouldn't have learned of her husband's death until early 1851.
He died a miner, yeah.
So he gets to go to his unmarked grave. It's part of history. So thank you. Thank you very much. I come here wondering if, in fact, Hodge is a New England colonial name, if there really is a connection, and what it means to you as an expert in New England family history and ancestry.
It means a lot to us. Hodge is a big New England name. Okay. And we actually have, this is the estate of John S. Hodge, who you mentioned.
Yes.
And his father is actually Eber Hodge.
His name was Eber Hodge.
Yes. And Eber Hodge was actually from Connecticut, probably born just after the Revolution ends.
Wow.
So he would be, he would be the first, generation born as an American.
Really?
And his mother was Abigail Elwell.
Abigail Elwell.
Yes. Now, Elwell is another big New England name. Just like Hodge, when the genealogist told you that they could go back with Hodge, Elwell is the same way.
Okay.
And Abigail Elwell, her parents, her father at least, was Jabez Elwell. J-A-B-E-Z.
Jabez?
I know.
How that name wasn't carried to this century is beyond me.
We don't know.
What a wonderful name.
Jabez is the son of Samuel Elwell.
Okay.
Okay? And then Samuel Elwell
Yes.
is the son of Samuel Elwell, who was born in Massachusetts and came down to Connecticut.
This is crazy.
Okay? And then Samuel's Elwell father was, can you guess this one?
Samuel?
It was Samuel Elwell, exactly.
So there were three Samuels
Three
in a
Samuels
row?
in a row. Yeah.
And now what year are we in?
We are back to about 1630.
Oh my God.
Okay?
So my family has more than a colonial connection. We've got roots running at least 5 generations deep in New England, down the Hodge and Elwell lines all the way to the first Samuel Elwell, born in New England in 1635, just 15 years after the Mayflower. And Josh has even more information about my family.
We have a project here called the Great Migration Study Project, which basically documents all of the immigrants from England over into New England between 1620 and 1635.
Okay.
Okay? And so if we come here,
Okay.
and we basically just
Are
type
you gonna type in the name Samuel?
We're gonna type in Robert Elwell, because actually that's Samuel's father.
Robert.
Robert.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
I cannot believe this.
Okay, so we have lots of results on Robert.
Is that because there are lots of Robert Elwells?
No, it's because Robert Elwell was the first Elwell in America.
Oh my God.
So there's all kinds of ancestors there.
Oh my God.
So here is his sketch.
You are sure
Here.
this person is related to me?
I am absolutely
You're
positive.
not doing some goofy.
No.
I'm just kidding. I just
swear
can't
on a
believe
stack
this.
of genealogy that Robert Elwell is your ancestor.
Oh my gosh.
They have no idea where in England he's from.
Interesting.
So unfortunately, the Elwell line is going to stop there for now.
Stop there, okay.
Okay, so go ahead and keep reading about
On
his church
19th
membership.
of February, 1642-43, Robert Elwell was admitted to Salem Church.
Yes. What exactly do you think of when you think of Salem?
Which some kind of acts
It's,
against
you know,
treasonous.
It's possible. The witch trials were in 1692. Robert died in about 1670, 1680.
I see.
Here are his children.
Okay.
And there is your ancestor Samuel.
Samuel, born about 1635. Marries
Mary, yes.
Esther Dutch.
So she becomes Esther Elwell.
Wow.
This couple would have been alive during the Salem witch trials.
Right.
So when you have an ancestor living in Essex County, Massachusetts, around 1692, as a genealogist, we always look to see if they're involved in the witch hysteria in Salem, because it involved everyone from that area. You're a prime candidate right now to have something to do with the Salem witch trials.
Unbelievable.